Well, hello there. It's another day of working on the LBZ here. So I lost a little bit of footage. The transmission's done. It's in. It was running good, shifting good. But I was talking about that it had a feel real low pressure code before. And I thought maybe the crippled line at the beginning, at the front of the tank, was the cause of that. But I'm thinking it's a CP3 because I was hauling trailer with a truck on it and it did okay. Dropped the truck off, empty trailer, coming back, and it limp moded again. And that's okay, whatever. Clear code, get out of limp mode, drive the rest of the way home, fine. Park it for the night, fire it up in the morning, runs fine. Drove it almost all the way into work, stopped at a light, and it idled a little funny for a sec, and no big deal. And then it was normal. Drove it all the rest of the way into work, shut it off, figured I'd scan it and see, especially because I'd just done the transmission the night before. So, yeah, go to start it again. Doesn't start, won't build fuel rail pressure. So, I've been working on it a little bit, not filming, just trying to get it done. I started by pulling the injector lines. Well, first of all, I started by making sure I had good fuel. And I do. I have good fuel flow. I have my fuel filter heads holding vacuum. So yeah, and there's no aerated fuel. So I started pulling injector lines to cap injectors. I figured, well, stuck open injector. Because you see I've got the caps in there, capping it off. I did the other bank already. I only have 4 caps, so I can't cap all 8 and check fuel rail pressure. But so what I did is cap the one side, tried starting it, seeing what the fuel rail pressure was, no difference. Move the caps over to this side, hook that side back up. Same thing, no started, no difference in fuel rail pressure. I'm building about 120 psi of fuel rail pressure. So yeah, so now I'm going, I wish I had all 8 caps because then I could cap all 8 and see if the fuel rail pressure would build, because then I know that all 8 injectors are probably pooch, which, I don't know, I haven't seen a lot of that. I mean, I don't have a ton of experiences in diesels, mainly just the ones I own and that I've played with, so that about sums that up. But it'd be nice to be able to cap all 8. So since I can't, I started to play with pulling the high pressure pump because I've got another one. I've got a good set of injectors too out of a parts engine. It was a running engine. So yeah, so down in there's the high pressure injection pump. So we're gonna start pulling that out because I'm pretty sure, so there's a TSB out on these things for a piece cracking in the pump. And a lot of the symptoms are the ones that I had. So I'm gonna pull it out and see, probably pull the regulator out and just see if I got crud or anything in it. And either way, pull it out, put my other one in, because I at this point don't really know where to go. Might as well do the EGR delete over here because ooh, she's gunky. And yeah, just keep plucking away and playing. Well, it's another evening of working on the LBZ Duramax. It's right there. It's pretty greasy looking. I think it might have been leaking from here. I don't know for sure. It's pretty wet there. The whole valley was just caked in this gross, what it looks like old. Oh, perfect. Light died. Gotta grab a different one. Yeah, see down in there, just looks like old mouse nest probably, but mixed with some diesel fuel and a little bit of coolant. But here's the new to it CP3. See down in there, get some light. Put a new fuel pressure regulator on it because it's easier to do that now than after. So the CP3 should be good. It was off a running parts truck, so I guess we'll find out when it either fires up or doesn't after this all gets back together. So, but, oh, I found one more goodie too under there. We found some broken wires right there, which are, I'm pretty sure that's to the fuel or to the oil level sensor. Not 100% sure. But either way, we'll get it fixed. And if that's the problem with why the dash says oil level, check oil every time, then that'd be awesome. But if it's not, well, who cares? Not me. So, yeah, a lot of stuff taken off. We are taking care of the EGR while we're in there because it's pretty gunky. I'd show you the Y bridge, but it's currently bathing in a soupy mess of, here, we'll go dig it out anyway. Got a dish soap blend going on, but that's after scraping some of it already. It was just caked in there, and it is caked to the intake manifold too, but we're not going to deal with that right now. Yeah, and that's after scraping all that back wall off. It was built right up, so figured it's a good thing we're doing the EGR delete right now. And yeah, I'm gonna get these tires aired up and get some floor dry thrown down for the night and call it and play with it some more tomorrow. So hello, it's another day of working on the LBZ. As you can see behind me, we have it in the shop. Today is another day of not getting a whole lot done. It's already almost 5 o'clock on a Sunday. We wasted it away getting a haircut, and well, my uncle stopped by and we played with the drone, so, and that was fun. Yeah, just kind of cleaning up some fuel lines, just taking them to the wire wheel, just buff them up real good. So this is the side that threads onto the fuel rail, and just cleaning behind it real well so when you thread it on, none of the gunk falls into the injector. And that wire brush the rest. See, nice and shiny. Real nice and shiny. Used to look like this. Now it looks like this. So yeah, we've got, let's see, we got four of them done. So that's the passenger side. I already did the driver's side. Did that before I put the lines back on. We still got the lines like this one. That's the one that goes from the injection pump to the rail. We got this one that goes, this long one. We got it mostly clean, but still got to run. So these ends here, they don't slide back far enough to get right in there. So you guys got to spray a bunch of WD and just kind of get a wire brush in there instead of using the wire wheel. And same with these, like the side that actually threads onto the injector, it only comes back that far, so you can't actually get in there and get it real good. So what a guy does is just, what I do anyway, is spray a bunch of WD-40 in there and just keep working it, blowing it, spray some brake clean in there, and just flush out the best you can, because you don't want that stuff falling in your injectors, because that would equal for a bad day. But yeah, so we're just over here Got this one on the wire wheel. You'd ask, well, why would you do the whole line on a truck that's got 720,000 kilometers? And most of it, well, is because dirt. You don't want to get it down in your injector and in your fuel line. The other part of it is, well, just because I can. It's way nicer looking than that. Not that it really matters on an engine that has 720,000 K, because, well, let's face it, it's dirty, greasy under there. This will never be a show truck. Low chance of that ever happening. So yeah, just I like cleaning them up. It helps me sleep better at night knowing it's clean. And yeah, so I got a couple more lines to do and gonna get after that, and then maybe we'll put the EGR block off plate on the up pipe for now. I'd like to do another up pipe, but yeah, the guy just doesn't have money for the extras right now, so doing it on the cheap. So let's get those other lines cleaned up. We're here, we're getting the injector lines started on, because I want to get them on so we keep the crud out of the injectors and out of the rail. Yeah, that's what we're going to work on right now. You know, if the guy had more money, he'd go through and replace all these lines. Just go with shiny new ones. But we don't have that luxury, so clean them up the best we could. And that's all you can do. Of course, well, wire wheeling them all down, I rubbed off all the numbers, so that's awesome. But should be pretty straightforward. Which ones go where? They'll either reach or they won't. And we're short a couple words. That's okay. So that's going to be that one. It'd be much easier to tighten them onto the rail without the EGR in the way. It made it real fun. You had to get a crow's foot in there, and for now we'll be able to get just a wrench right on it. Two injector lines short. One of them. Oh, there's the other one right there. So this one should be right back. Not going to get a lot done today, but getting something done is better than getting nothing done. My hip's a little sore. I got my ass kicked by a 8-year-old playing soccer, so. see if we can get the Y bridge on. That'd be nice to get at least that far, but we'll see. It's still soaking in a bath. We took it out of the bath of dish soap because that really did nothing. Got it in a pail of combustion cleaner right now. Just let it soak and see if it will kind of make it gummy and able to be washed off. Nice to stay your late night and just get this to where it runs. The guy just really wants to drive his truck, but I just don't have the energy. Like I said, it's Sunday. It's like just about 5 o'clock. If not, it might be 5 o'clock already. We'll just keep trucking along, get as much together as we can. Before my wife starts calling, asking me to come home. If the channel ever changes its name from BBE to BE, you know that it took me too long to get home. The guy should probably torque these fuel lines. I said the guy, not this guy. If they leak, well, we'll deal with that after. That thing out of the way. Basically, you guys should have sucked the AC out, the refrigerant out, so you could remove that completely, because it's probably not good on the lines to be taking them, and it would really suck, because the AC worked really well on this truck. It sucked to mess that up. think we're going to break out the vacuum and just vacuum out the intake, the left and right intake a little bit. Just because when we pulled that Y bridge off there, quite a bit of junk fell down, and it's all sitting on the lower part there, and it's not falling into the cylinders yet, but I'd like to get it before it gets there. Now that we got it vacuumed out, we're just going to take some sandpaper and just scuff it up a bit so that the O-ring and the Y bridge seals nice. Well, I think we're gonna go check on how the Y bridge is and see if we can get that cleaned up. Let's go for a nice stroll and see if we can find the Y bridge. Just going for a nice walk. Fuck, we're sure limping. Ugh. It's dark in there, maybe. Oh yeah. Starting to get a little gummy. Still just not. I ended up having to use a good old elbow grease on this one. I should just see if we can buy a combustion cleaner in a pail and just do it that way. Because the thing is, this all just runs off and then it's not really soaking anymore. But well, let's take her to the sink and put some hot water. Ooh, we need our wire brush that's in the bucket. Oh yeah, right in the bottom of that gunky. I don't know if you've ever gotten this shit on stuff, you cannot get it off. You get it on your clothes, it's there for life. So let's go see if we can scrub this up. The water get warm. Yeah, I'm going to spend some time scrubbing. I'll show it to you in a bit. We're back with the Y bridge. It's fairly clean. Pretty gunky yet inside, but that's all we're going to worry about. It's way better than the half-inch of soot that used to be built up on all around the wall. It was mainly on the back wall there. So now we've got some new seals. We're gonna throw those in. That's awesome. Courtesy of my sister, who's a parts person. She found those for me, so that's good. Nice GM seals. So yeah, I'll just get that, and then I think after we play with that, we'll try getting it bolted in, which anybody who's played with these knows that bolting the Y bridge is not that fun. 2 1/4-inch swivels become your best friend when you're doing that. But, well, the Y bridge is sitting in there. It's not bolted in yet. Still gotta get it bolted in. But that's another day problem. We got the lines on. We got the block off plate on the EGR. So that's all we're gonna get done for today. It's time to call it quits. Get some of my mess cleaned up and get washed up myself. And yeah, that's it. Well, that's as far as I'm gonna make it for today. We got some stuff done. Not as much as the guy would like to get done, but that's pretty much an everyday thing. You never get as far as you want to. We got the lines on, the Y bridge is in, it's not bolted in. The piece that slides into the Y bridge, because it's a 2-piece Y bridge, it's still a factory one. I need to get 2 O-rings for that. And it's soaking in combustion cleaner to try to get some of the gunk out of it too. But we got the EGR block up plate it's in. Our lines are all tightened down so that you keep the gunk out of the injectors anyway. But yeah, that's it for now. Get cleaned up and call it a night. So we're here, we're working on the LBZ again. As you can see by the smoke, it's a good sign. It actually fires up, so that's awesome. That's wicked. Little Phil knocky. I've only let it run for a couple seconds. Definitely Phil knocking. But yeah, at least it's running. Better than not starting at all. Well, so it runs. So that's a big milestone. I got a ton of stuff still to put together. We're not gonna get that done tonight either. Right now it's just time to clean up and get headed home. But yeah, we got lots of stuff. Gotta switch out that fill filter head too, because that's out of the LB7. So yeah. Still quite smoky in here, but I'm happy, very happy it's running. Hopefully tomorrow night get the rest of it together and be able to drive it again. Oh no, gotta get tuned for the EGR too, but we're on the right track at least. So, but I'm gonna get this mess cleaned up. I was actually even able to I drove it ahead, or actually I guess backed it up, so I was able to put some floor dry down there because we had a little bit of a diesel mess, and then drive back ahead again. And that feels so good after having something down for, you know, a couple weeks. Between the transmission and now the high pressure pump, it's been a month, so it's been a while without being able to drive it, which sucks. But hopefully soon, very soon, we can get it handled and dialed in as good as you can for this thing. So that's gonna be it for this video. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy.